In other news this evening, government ministers and members of the business community have recognized two stalwarts who have contributed to the country's development and fought for democracy within the St. Mary's community. A flag-raising ceremony was held with families and friends of the awardees present. Larissa Francis tells us more.
The late Sir Robert Hall and Rebecca Joshua, who will turn 104 this year, were honored on Wednesday in a flag-raising ceremony. Prime Minister the Honorable Baldwin Spencer says the ceremony is touching and humbling, as it is important to recognize those who have championed the cause of the people. Spencer says the modern political history would not be properly written without giving a prominent place for the work of the late Sir Robert.
The late Vere Cornwall Bird was the father of the nation. But we also have to agree that the late Robert Hall was the father of political opposition in Antigua and Barbuda. And it is important because in the context of the time when Robert blazed the trail, he was doing so on the basis of saying, if we believe in democracy, if we believe in the whole concept of ideas being spread right across the board, then it was important for another voice to be heard with another view, another perspective of what is happening in society and what we need to do and how we need to move forward as a nation.
The PM charged both the Hall and Joshua family members present to gather enough information so that the time and life experiences of both honorees could be documented in books. Parliamentary representative for the St. Mary's constituency, the Honorable Malwin Joseph, who spoke on behalf of Joshua, says it is refreshing when those who contributed so much to the foundation of the nation are remembered.
Sharing herself out meant that she had to sacrifice hunger, take hunger, in order for her children to eat. Well, where are we today? We are here in the year 2012. And Antigua and Barbuda has made tremendous progress. I would say this progress was possible because we had people like Mrs. Joshua who laid the foundation, worked hard, and was an example to us that hard work is what the nation needs to develop and move forward.
Son of the late Sir Robert Hall, John Hall, gave a brief history about some of his father's contribution to not only democracy but agriculture within the Twin Island states.
The transformation that took part in the agricultural department is still talked about by many people today. When the PLM lost power in 76, he retained his seat in Parliament and was once again the leader of opposition. He traveled in 1980 with the Antigua Labour Party as the opposition representative to the independence talks in London in 1980. He has been fondly referred to over the years as the father of opposition, and he, along with his team and diehard and supporters, fought many years to endure and endured many hardships to bring democracy to this nation, something we all take for granted today.
He says his father was the first opposition leader in Parliament and also the first Minister of Agriculture. Both the Prime Minister and the Honourable Malwin Joseph thanked the management and staff of St.Mary and Leeward Islands Hurricane Protection for organizing such an important ceremony.